Listen up, everyone, because we have a massive problem brewing on the morning of May 19th, 2026. And if you think this is just some distant conflict that won't touch your bank account, you are dead wrong. Let us look at the facts because the market hates uncertainty more than anything else. And right now, uncertainty is the only thing on the menu. We are seeing a total of 2 straight days of sneak attacks by the Iranian regime. Despite all the noise about a ceasefire, it is clearly dead in the water. A U.S. drone was just confirmed shot down. Saudi airspace was breached by drones, and the UAE is getting hammered. You need to ask yourself why your money is currently sitting in volatile assets when the drums of war are beating this loud. Look, I have been saying this for weeks. The market acts like everything is fine, but when you have Iranian-backed militias playing target practice with U.S. military hardware, the risk premium on everything from your index funds to your energy stocks is about to shift. Let us talk about the reality of the situation. We are seeing a systematic testing of limits. The Saudis were hit, the UAE had a nuclear facility targeted, and now that U.S. drone wreckage in Marib is a clear signal that the gloves are coming off. People ask me, DDO7, how do I protect my net worth? My answer is always the same. You need to stop gambling on high beta nonsense when the macro environment is this fragile. If you are sitting on 100% equities without a proper cash buffer, you are literally asking for a margin call the second a real escalation kicks off. Let us run the numbers. If the Strait of Hormuz gets blocked or even partially disrupted, oil supply chains are going to snap. That sends inflation back to the moon, which forces the Fed to rethink their entire interest rate stance. That leads to a massive sell-off in growth tech. That is not a hypothetical scenario. That is a math equation that you should be terrified of. I remember back during the last major volatility spike, I was liquidating positions holding 20% cash and just watching the panic. It is not about timing the bottom. It is about having the dry powder to buy when everyone else is puking their guts out. The news out of the Pakistan mediators is that Iran is stalling. They are sending proposals that are basically fiction. Trump knows it, the national security team knows it, and frankly, if you are an investor, you should know it too. We are seeing military assets moved, naval assets redeployed, and the ghost ship MV Ocean Trader popping up near Diego Garcia. This is not a drill, this is a mobilization. Do not be the person who gets caught holding the bag because you thought the headlines were just noise. Let us be real. You have no business buying speculative crypto or 50 times PE tech stocks when there is a risk of a global supply shock. I hold mostly ETFs like VOA and SHD, and I keep my emergency fund in a high-yield vehicle that is liquid. Why? Because when the market crashes 15% in a week, you need to be able to sleep at night, not check your brokerage account every 5 minutes while drinking a $5 latte. Stop buying fancy things you do not need. Stop listening to influencers who tell you the bull market is infinite. The bull market is a privilege, not a law of physics, if you have $10,000 in a savings account right now. That is your armor. Keep it there. Do not go chasing 20% returns in a garbage penny stock because you heard it on a forum. That is how you lose your shirts. We are looking at a Tuesday meeting with the national security team, and if the signals remain the same, we are heading back to active strikes. This is going to be a wild ride, and if you are not prepared, you are going to get run over. What should the U.S. do? What should you do? The answer is simple. Tighten up your risk, cut the fluff, and stay liquid. I am going to keep my eyes on the movements of these aircraft. I am going to keep watching the barrel prices, and I am going to keep telling you the truth because nobody else will. Do not fall for the propaganda that a deal is right around the corner. Deals require leverage. And right now, the only leverage being applied is by drones and missile batteries. If you are still with me, you understand the game. We are not here to get rich overnight. We are here to ensure we are still standing when the dust settles. Hit the like button if you want more of this real talk. Subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below with your current strategy. Are you loading up on oil? Are you stacking cash? Tell me what you are doing. I read every comment, and I will be back later today with the latest updates as they break. Stay safe, keep your powder dry, and do not let the fear turn you into a paper-handed mess. We are in for a long summer, and only the prepared are going to survive the volatility. I have seen this movie before, and the ending is never good for the people who are over leveraged. You have been warned. The clock is ticking on the Iranian negotiations, and it is also ticking on your portfolio if you are not positioned for a shock. Keep the focus on long-term growth, but acknowledge the short-term reality. You need cash, you need discipline, and you need a thick skin. Let us get after it. And let me break down the math for you because most people are absolute disasters when it comes to compounding. Let's say you are 30 years old and you have $10,000 sitting in a high-yield savings account earning 5%, while your friend decides to dump that same $10,000 into a high-risk meme coin that drops 50% overnight. If you play it smart and you continue to add $500 every single month into a diversified portfolio, like VO, with an average annual return of 8%, in 30 years you will have roughly $750,000 if you start with that same $10,000 but you wait 10 years to start, because you were too busy trying to time the market or chasing headlines about war. you end up with less than $350,000. That is a $400,000 difference. That is the cost of your indecision. That is the cost of not being disciplined. And honestly, that is the cost of listening to the wrong people. While the world is arguing about whether or not we should hit Iran, I am looking at my Vanguard statements, I am looking at my cash allocation, and I am looking at how I can tighten up my budget to survive a potential oil shock. I stopped buying those $6 artisanal coffees 3 years ago. I drive a 2018 Toyota Camry that has 90,000 miles on it, and it runs like a dream. Why would I trade that in for a new car and an $800 monthly payment when the world is on fire? It makes zero sense. You need to stop focusing on consumption and start focusing on production. You are the asset, your labor is the asset, and your ability to save is the greatest weapon you have against this geopolitical nonsense. I see people on Instagram posting their vacation photos while the Strait of Hormuz is being turned into a parking lot for naval vessels. It is pure insanity. Your financial future is not guaranteed by the strength of the US dollar or the stability of the Middle East. It is guaranteed by your savings rate, and if you are not saving at least 20% of your income right now, you are in danger. I do not care if you think inflation is transitory or if you think the Fed has it under control. The data is the data, and the data says that we are in a period of extreme fragility. I am talking about supply chain disruptions, I am talking about food price hikes, I am talking about energy volatility. You need to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. That is not pessimism. That is just basic risk management. If you have $1,000 in your emergency fund, that is not enough. You need 6 months of expenses, at least. And I suggest you keep that in a high-yield savings account or treasury bills. Do not put your emergency fund in the stock market, because if the market crashes at the same time you lose your job, you are finished. I have seen it happen. I have seen good people lose everything because they were too greedy. Do not be that guy. Be the guy who has 6 months of cash, no high-interest debt, and a long-term plan that does not depend on the next presidential tweet. I see the reports of the Pakistani mediators moving back and forth. I see the 14-point proposals. And it all sounds like noise to me. They are playing a game of chicken, and the market is the one that gets hit by the debris. So what do? You stay the course, you keep buying your VU, you keep your cash high, and you ignore the pundits who are screaming about the end of the world because the world has been ending since I was born and the stock market has still gone up, but you have to be able to survive the volatility to get the long-term gains. So if you are worried about the Iran situation, that is good. That means you have a brain. But do not let that worry turn into inaction. Make a plan, stick to the plan, and stop over. Leveraging your life, this is not just about finance, this is about freedom, and you cannot be free if you are a slave to your own bad decisions. So let us get back to the basics. Save, invest, wait, repeat. That is the only formula that has ever worked. And if you think there is a shortcut, you are going to be disappointed. I have spent the last decade reading every major economic report, and I have come to the conclusion that nobody knows anything for sure. So why would you bet your life savings on someone else? Opinion, you should be betting on yourself. You should be betting on your ability to work, your ability to save, and your ability to stay calm when everyone else is losing their minds. The situation in the Middle East is bad. It is dangerous and it is potentially expensive, but it is not a reason to abandon your strategy. It is a reason to double down on your discipline. So go home, look at your budget, cut the waste, and start saving. Because if things go south, the only person who is going to bail you out is you, and you better be ready because the market does not care about your feelings, and it certainly does not care about the geopolitical news cycle. It only cares about the math. So start doing the math, stop buying things to impress people you do not like, and start building the life that you deserve. I will be here every single day to give you the reality check that you need. And we will get through this volatility together. Stay sharp, stay liquid, and keep your head in the game, because this is just the beginning of a very complicated year. And if you are still listening, you are already ahead of 90% of the population. So keep pushing, keep building, and never let the fear dictate your moves, because you are in control. At least you should be. And that is all that really matters. I have been analyzing these charts for hours, and the trend is clear, volatility is rising, and the only way to beat it is to have a long-term perspective. So stay focused on the 30-year horizon, not the 30-minute news cycle, and you will be just fine. I promise, let's keep going. There is so much more to talk about, but for now, just focus on your foundation. And remember that I am on your side, so reach out in the comments, ask me anything, and let us keep the conversation going, because together we are stronger, and together we will survive whatever comes next. This is DD07 signing off, and I will be back later today with another update. Stay safe, keep your powder dry, and do not let the fear turn you into a paper-handed mess. Keep grinding, keep saving, and let us win this game together. We have come this far, and we are not stopping now, because the future is ours to build, but only if we have the discipline to pay the price. And the price is sacrifice. The price is patience, and the price is the ability to say no to the things that do not matter. So say no, stay disciplined, and start building your legacy today. You are capable of so much more than you think, but you have to start by taking responsibility for your own financial life. And that starts right now. So take that first step and do not look back, because the only direction that matters is forward. And that is where we are going together, one day at a time, one trade at a time, one investment at a time, until we reach that finish line. And even then, we will keep going, because this is a journey, not a destination. So keep moving, keep learning, and keep growing, because the world is waiting for you to make your mark, and you are going to make it. I know you are, so stay focused, stay strong, and let us go get it. We are not here to play, we are here to succeed. And that is exactly what we are going to do. So let us get back to work, because the market is waiting and we have a long way to go. But I am excited for the challenge, and I hope you are too, because together we are a force to be reckoned with, and no amount of geopolitical noise is going to stop us from achieving our goals. So stay safe, keep your powder dry, and I will see you all later today for the update that matters, because you deserve the truth, and I will give it to you always, no matter what. Peace out. Keep the faith and stay the course. It is going to be a wild ride, but we are ready, we are prepared, and we are in control. So keep moving, keep building, and let us make it happen. We are in this together, and together we will win. So let us get after it and keep the fire burning, because we are not going anywhere. We are here for the long haul. And that is what matters. So stay focused. Stay disciplined, and I will be back soon with more updates. You got this. And I am here for you always, every step of the way, because that is what friends do. And we are in this for the long run, and we will come out on the other side stronger, smarter, and more successful than ever before. So do not let the fear get to you, because you are stronger than the news, and you are in control of your own destiny. So own it and let us get after it, because there is no time to waste, and there is so much to gain if we just stay the course and stay true to the plan. So let us do it, let us win, and let's succeed together. And I will see you later today for another update. Keep pushing, keep growing, and never give up, because you are the future, and you are going to change the world. $1 at a time, one habit at a time, and one day at a time. So keep building and let us make it happen. You got this, and I am proud of you for taking this step. Now let us go. Let us get after it, and let us win, because we are the ones who are prepared, and we are the ones who are ready. So let us go, let us win, and let us get after it, because the journey is just beginning, and we are going to make it. I know we are. So stay strong, stay focused, and I will see you soon. Peace, and keep the faith, because we are going to win, and we are going to win big together. And that is all there is to it. So let us go, let us win, and let us get after it today, tomorrow, and every day after that, until we succeed. Because we are not stopping, and we are not quitting, because we are the ones who are going to make it. And that is a promise. So keep working, keep saving, and let us get after it, because the future belongs to us, and we are going to claim it one investment at a time. Let us go. Peace, and stay the course. And I will see you soon. Let us win, and let us get after it today, tomorrow, and forever. Let us go. We are ready, we are prepared, and we are in control. So let us do this, and let us win, because we have what it takes, and we are not going to let anyone stop us. So keep moving, keep building, and let us make it happen together, because we are the best, and we are going to win. And that is the only outcome that matters. So let us go, let us win, and let us get after it today and every day, because the journey is long, but the reward is worth it. So keep going, keep building, and keep winning, because you are the future, and you are the best. So let us go, let us win, and let us get after it today.